there, MP?
Fans live for games like this one.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. Well, the weekend obviously isn't. A three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
And talk about competitive spirit. MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
You know, sometimes when you focus on individual success, the team suffers for it. In this case, MP has energized this group because now everyone is trying to win their own matchups. It's almost like a competition within the game. The next step will be crucial, though. Can MP maintain and even increase his impact going forward?
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. All out there with Daniels. And it's Hardy in at the three. Now, here's Okongwu. 8 points his last outing. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Clock at 6. Okongwu a screen. Daniels inside the line. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Off target with his three.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Money coming off a solid outing against Denver. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Wow, and that's sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Johnson, the Rockets making the shot. No good, unable to end this run. Thompson looking for an opening. Money passes to Thompson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Here's Ball going inside. Rockets with the rebound, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Now, here's Okongwu. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Daniels from outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Money passes to Johnson. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. And another 3 for Houston.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Now Ball. He had 19 points in the win against Sacramento.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Thompson finds Johnson. Thompson left side. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. Daniels has got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Johnson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 8. Daniels kicks to Ball. And here is Okongwu. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Daniels. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Hardy, no good.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Hey, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Reeves. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Rockets leading by 8. Money passes to Thompson. From deep. Johnson with the rebound. Hawks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Kevin. With the trade deadline looming ahead, it's the Brooklyn Nets in transaction news. They landed Keegan Murray, not only a fan favorite, but he's well-liked around the league by his peers, too. And not just the players. I'm told front offices, executives, arena staff, he's very well regarded. Murray should fit in just fine with this group.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA. And here is Ball, following the 3 from Money. Left side, Ball. Pass to Hardy. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. The 3 from Johnson. Brooks grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Augustine's checked in, and it's Whitmore in for Thompson.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Reeves with it. Now defended by Money. Augustine against Okongwu. Here's Hardy. Nailed from three-point land.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Rockets leading by 4. Money passes to Mitchell. Trying tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Reeves. It's deflected. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Whitmore. All sorts of time. Okongwu grabs the board.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Johnson outside. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bryson Daniels checked in for Hardy. And Rollins subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Rollins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the Hawks with possession here after the miss from Monday.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
Johnson dishes to Mitchell. Here's Money. And the three off target. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Mitchell against Rollins. Pass to Okongwu. In the corner, Daniels. Here's Rollins. Another three for Atlanta.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
They set the pick. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Reeves. Hasn't made one yet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Hawks on top. They're up by 3. Some changes. Johnson's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Money comes in for Thompson. And it's Burks in for Shepard. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Garuba. Johnson comes in for Chris Boucher. Hardy, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Daniels. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. He nails it. And we're tied up. Burks has got 6 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And so in the game for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Rollins is out there with ball, and it's Hardy in at the 3 spot.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Rollins the pass to Hardy. Pass to Ball. Johnson with a screen on Burks. Hawks passing it around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Rollins got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Whitmore. His last outing, he had 8 points. Houston needs to get a shot off. Fires the three. Money, no good. Atlanta's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Denver delivered quite a performance. He finished with 49 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Dyson Daniels checked in for the Hawks. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Augustine, no luck.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Okongwu. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's rebounded by Houston. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Whitmore. Latrey. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Ball. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Houston. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last
year. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you...
Moving on to our next. And that'll do it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Johnson is out there with Amen Thompson. And there's Money. Then it's Brooks. And it's Shepard in at point guard. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Daniels with it from outside the arc. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Houston leading by 4. Here's Money. Here's Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact.
and still get the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark. And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Here's Money. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Daniels. Johnson dishes the ball. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. 3-pointer, 6 to shoot. The rebound by Shepard. Rockets leading by 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Outside ball. Johnson sends the screen for Ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5 now.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Shepard the pass to Money. Thompson left side. Pass to Shepard. On the wing, Johnson. It's guarded by Johnson.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And both free throws good for Johnson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Daniels. Now Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Johnson. And Thompson sends it back. Johnson outside. The 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 10.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
There's the lob to the hoop, and Thompson sends it back, and he gets it back. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Thompson outside. And finished off by Shepard.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Ball, the pass to Johnson, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough.
We've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Garuba the pass to Reeves. Here's Rollins. Burks covering. Boucher with a screen on Burks. The Hawks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Free throw drops for Rollins.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Houston leading by 10. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Reeves. The kick out to Tatum. They get it back. Here's Money. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Rollins. Tatum out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Garuba in at the center, locking down the middle. Reeves the pass to Rollins. Back to Reeves. Burks against Rollins. Reeves with the screen on Burks. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Reeves can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Here's Money, and he dunks it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Rollins. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Augustine's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Houston moving the ball around. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Atlanta.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Brooks. Here's Rollins. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. From past the arc, basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Here's Brooks. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Shepard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 points, that one goes.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Money. He's defended by Reed. For the 3. And it's Shepard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Tatum. Reeves outside. No good from outside.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Money. Over in the corner, Shepard. Brooks with a screen on Reeves. Johnson a wide open look, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Garuba. Jalen Johnson comes in for Chris Boucher. Hardy, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rollins. Reeves outside. Okongwu trying to break free. Reeves gets the bucket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots. from that range.
Thompson outside. Shoots a three. Rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Now here's Hardy. Inside, Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Houston leading by 13. Here's Thompson. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ball with the bucket.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Money passes to Brooks. Reeves with it. Now guarded by Money. And that's a foul called on Money. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Daniels is checked in.
Number 5, Dyson Daniels.
Ball with it. On the wing, Daniels. Out up there for Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Out to the wing. Deep 2 from Ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Shepard. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 12. Ball, the pass to Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little...
You earned that one.